Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a Venus retrograde in Capricorn reading for my dearest Taurus. This is a transit that's taking place from December 18th until January 28th. And Venus, the planet of money, love, and pleasure, goes retrograde about every 18 months or so. This forces us to re-examine love, our values, and finances. And when it's in Capricorn, issues around power, control, and lack of integrity may surface. The healthy expression of Capricorn is integrity, responsibility, and commitment. So during this retrograde, situations may arise around love and finances that challenge us to consider whether we're in alignment with what we value and if we're making wise investments. All right, my dear Taurus, if these messages resonate with you, I'm going to ask that you guys smash that like button. It does so many great things for this video and for my channel. I also just want to let you guys know how much I love and appreciate you guys. Those of you who are new and those of you who have been with me for quite some time, it means so much to me to be on this journey with you. So let's go ahead and see what messages come through for my dearest Taurus for this Venus retrograde in Capricorn. All right, so we've got the Nine of Swords. So this is what the retrograde is bringing into your lives, all right? So a little bit of freaking out there, right? But that's okay because we are in a process of reevaluation. The part of your life that's going to be most affected, the Five of Swords. Taurus, so really seeing like what's best for you. Interesting. All right. Three of Cups, what you need to do. Lessons you're learning, the Nine of Cups. Ooh, all right, celebration. Two of Cups, Taurus, you have love coming in. And the Two of Pentacles, it's about making a decision here. Oh my goodness. Overall energy, the Knight of Cups. So Taurus, I do feel that, Venus rules love and money. And with your reading in particular, I feel like, love and romance is at the forefront. Of course, it can be any type of commitment or decision, okay? But I do feel this holiday season, okay, and beyond and throughout January, maybe into 2022, is bringing you some sort of love, or you're going to be making some sort of love offer. But there are some hurdles here, and I'll tell you why. Because something here, the Nine of Swords, is going to make you lose sleep. Now, this can very well be, I can't eat, I can't sleep. When you fall madly in love with somebody and that's all you can think about, and you think about them before bed, and you can't, you just can't sort of get your head right, and your endorphins are pumping. That dopamine, that shot of dopamine when they send you a message or something like that. So it very well could be sort of a positive side of the Nine of Swords. But I also feel that there's some sort of conflict. Now, some of my Taurus, you could be meeting somebody new and you still have to close out a difficult cycle with somebody else. It could also be that there's some negative imprinting with the Nine of Swords and the Five of Swords here that you're carrying around with you due to past relationships or one particular difficult historic relationship. It can also be childhood. It can be about love language and how you learn to love. Okay, so I do feel that a lot of my Taurus, Taurus energy is so loving and giving and passionate. And with the Five of Swords here, it's saying that, I feel like you may have been, and it's kind of similar to the Aries reading, to be honest, a little bit, not completely, but when it comes to love and relationships, it's like you guys have been trying to make something work that may not work. Okay, whether it's a marriage or it's a partnership, it's a living situation, a job, but it feels romantic in nature. And it's kind of like whatever this energy is, like there's something like fun and emotional and beautiful coming in, and it's sort of highlighting how something here isn't working for you. And also that it's time for you to look out for yourself. This Five of Swords, I mean, he's got all the swords. And he's like, I'm moving on. I'm taking what I've learned and I'm moving on because I think it's time for you to be happy, Taurus. I think it's time for you to celebrate. I think it's time for you to let go and love and enjoy. I mean, those of you who like to drink like wine and stuff, I see that here. The Three of Cups and the Nine of Cups, it's party. And again, even if you don't indulge in alcohol, it's about enjoying the finer things in life because something here has been very, very heavy. and you're getting this sort of clarity, or you're reevaluating, like, life is short, and it's not about shirking your responsibilities, but it's about doing what feels good and what feels right, because I feel like you've been embroiled in a situation or a way of thinking or behaving or a particular relationship that has been keeping you stuck, and it's also been keeping you in an energy, like a stressful energy, or in conflict. So what we see here is, what you need to do. The Three of Cups is like, some of you guys, you're getting back out there, you're having fun, you're flirting, you're wanting to date, you're reuniting with friends and family, with soul tribe members. And again, this could also just be world events, that have kept us isolated. But I love this, because the Three of Cups is like, it's time to party, it's time to celebrate, it's time to take a look at what makes you happy and what brings you joy. Okay, and that's like at the forefront, and it might feel a little bit uncomfortable for you, because I feel like you've been walking on eggshells because of another situation or another person, and you've almost forgotten what this feels like. Okay. The Nine of Cups here is, lessons that you're learning. The Nine of Cups is about, again, wish fulfillment. What is it that I want? And it's okay, Taurus, as long as we're honest with ourselves and other people that we're dealing with, to reevaluate whether it's in alignment with you. And that's exactly what this whole transit is about. It's challenging us to consider whether we're in alignment with what we've invested in. And for a lot of you, it may be a relationship or a job or a situation that you're like, you know what, this doesn't bring me any happiness or joy. If you get up and go to, every time you get up in the morning and you're like, oh my God, I can't imagine going to this job again, or you're not happy in a particular relationship, I feel like something, and there may be a catalyst. I mean, it may be that you're meeting somebody that's inspirational to you. You could be falling in love with somebody. I mean, it could be so many different things. It can just be like a spiritual download that, like, whoa, this transit is opening my eyes to the fact that I need to have fun. I need to enjoy life's pleasures. It's so Taurus, it's a lot of water energy. So you could have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in your chart, or you could be dealing one, or you could very well be meeting one. Okay. That's sort of like somebody who, I just feel this energy of like this inspiration, somebody you're, and if it's a relationship, it certainly feels like it. It certainly feels like, and if you've been single, maybe you've been sort of stressed and you've been healing. It's like, that's all about to change. It's like this upper left quadrant is intense. And it's like, it's time to party in the rest of this reading. Okay, so the part of your past that you need to reflect on in order to help you on this journey is the Two of Cups. So like I said, a lot of my Taurus, this is about love and about being in love. And relationships, as you guys all know, are not all rainbows and unicorns and easy all the time. But I feel like some of my Taurus out there, you guys may have found yourself in a situation, again, it doesn't have to be romantic, but it feels like it is for most of you, where you're not happy anymore, or you're not getting what you need, or you're no longer compatible. And I just feel like that's what's being shook up here, whether there's somebody coming in that you are, or if there's some sort of inspiration to see that maybe it's time for me to course correct or to move in a different direction. And your final outcome energy is, I think you're probably going to be in your head about it, the Nine of Swords. Because it's like glaringly obvious here, Taurus, that a change needs to be made in a particular relationship or situation, and it's probably going to stress you out, but it doesn't have to be, because Spirit wants you to be happy. I mean, we're meant to enjoy this human experience. We're meant to have love and abundance and passion, and all the pleasures. Like, we're meant to experience the pleasures of this earthly experience, with its ups and its downs, right? But I feel like for some of you guys, you've either been denied or have denied yourself this for quite some time. And it can also just be because you were in the process of healing from something. But there's something coming in here that's absolutely amazing, and it feels like love, and it feels like partnership. It could be a reunion. It could be a reconciliation. It's definitely a soulmate energy, and it may happen right, as I'm doing this, it's the winter solstice, so it's definitely time. It's like, it's time to party. I don't know if you guys are gonna, maybe it's the Lunar New Year, maybe it's New Year's Eve, maybe it's, I don't know if you guys celebrate the upcoming festivities. It's like that's where you meet this person, or you get this clarity, or when you make this decision. It's not going to be an easy decision, but it feels like it's the right one. Yeah, look at that. Letting go of anxiety. There's a situation that's been causing you a lot of tension and been keeping you stuck, and that's just straight up. And look at that, the second chakra. So a lot of you guys, you have a new level of intimacy coming into your life. I feel that here. It's physical and emotional intimacy. With the second chakra, it's like it's time for you to receive, because a lot of you guys, you've been the ones who have been giving, or you haven't been getting your needs met, is what I'm getting. The angel of love. Some of you guys may have given up on love. Yeah. And a lot of my Taurus out there, you've been in an energy of healing from a difficult situation, healing from being, either, healing from not being appreciated, whatever it is you're healing from. It's like opening you up to receive, and there's a very pleasant surprise coming your way. The seventh chakra is in reverse, so a lot of you guys, you're not going to see this coming. You need to trust your intuition on this one, because I feel like in the mental body, in the head space, there's going to be a little bit of resistance here. Maybe even a lack of belief that this is true. There might be a fear of making this decision, because I feel this anxiety and this tension. You've probably been embroiled in it for quite some time, but there's a huge shakeup coming. My goodness. All right, let's see what else comes through. And it definitely may come, in the form of a water sign, or somebody who's embodying that emotional, very sensual energy. Okay. And we get soul time. Beautiful. So the frequency of soul time asks you to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge. I mean, yeah, it doesn't really get better than this, does it? One that embraces the concept that while the physical body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. So I actually feel, Taurus, a lot of you guys, this is at you calling in a soulmate. There is gonna be some. It's a new reality for you. It's like a whole different type of relationship, a different way of loving. You may not trust it at first. You may feel like you're not ready. Okay, again, do what's best for you. And we get consciousness. So this frequency supports your ability to focus your attention on the multidimensional aspects that show up, so that we can include them in your reality. Yeah, because there's something that hasn't been included in your reality, Taurus, for quite some time. And I don't know if that's like, and it could just be anything, but it feels like it's fun, it's pleasure, it's lovemaking, it's good food, it's sharing, laughing, being supported. It can be anything though. Okay, it really can. And Spirit's saying, we want this to be a part of your life, because something here has been too serious, has been too dense, has been too much tension. And this feels like a beautiful gift from the universe, you guys. Absolutely. Yeah. I'm just looking here. We have conception here. And this frequency invites you to bring your consciousness to your origin, where creation begins, and helps you remember the infinite potential and possibilities of what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intention. A lot of you guys, you've been manifesting or calling this in, because whatever this energy is for you, Taurus, a relationship, a job, a situation, it was like, it's tough. It's really tough, and it's not in alignment with you. And that's what this Venus retrograde is showing you. Okay. And I feel like it may be coming in on a person, somebody who just lights up your life, or an idea or a dream. It's a game changer, Taurus. All right, let's see. So we get, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Yeah, and a lot of you may have even forgotten that you could allow joy into your life, or you could be this happy. It's this level of comfort and joy and passion and pleasure. I don't want to leave this reading, because I'm really liking this energy, dropping into this energy that's coming towards you. And you also get, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So all this mind energy, this cerebral, heady energy, the answer dwells in your heart, and your heart is pushing you towards this love, this passion. My goodness. I feel like you're just being awakened to like to this pleasure, to this soulmate, to this new way of being. All right, and we get stillness. So reflect on this moment with love, kindness, and compassion. So yeah, I do feel there needs some inner reflection. A lot of you might be a little hesitant to move forward because you're like, is this really happening? You know, I haven't felt this way in forever or ever before. So just, you know, again, if you're feeling anxious, you don't want to rush into anything, but Spirit's just telling you to be present, because remember, anxiety comes from too much focus on what's coming. And we get creation. So being creative is a wonderful way of witnessing the unfolding of your limitless creative soul. So yeah, absolutely. And the second chakra, this is manifestation and creation. Now we do see conception. I do want my Taurus to be a little bit aware, because I do keep getting pregnancy messages, okay? So whether maybe, you know, this whole journey is about whether or not to start a family or to have a baby, or, you know, or you're meeting somebody. Just a little bit of a warning if you're not prepared for that I definitely am picking up on that. So we get vision, trust in your ability to create the vision in your soul. Yeah. And a lot of you guys, you may have had some sort of dream or vision that this person or this situation was coming. So if you are finding out that you're with child, or your partner is, a lot of you guys are going to start dreaming about that child before that's happened, or you already have. Okay. Just a little distinct message there. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave it here. This is probably one of the best readings of this whole Venus retrograde and Capricorn series. So bravo, Taurus, embrace this. You're ready for it and you deserve it. All right, sending you so much love and light. If these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you like, share, and subscribe. Also, check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards I'm using, or you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. All right, sending you love and light. Take care.